The world of entertainment thrives on moments, some carefully curated for the cameras, others captured in the most unexpected ways. But every now and then, an unscripted moment surfaces, one that can't be ignored, one that sets the internet on fire. And this time, that moment belonged to Junho and Yoona. For years, speculation about their relationship had lingered, whispered among fans, dissected by the media, yet never fully confirmed. They had always walked the fine line between friendship and something more, sharing undeniable chemistry both on and off the screen. But when a single video went viral overnight, everything changed. It began as an ordinary clip, a casual recording taken at a private gathering. No flashing lights, no official cameras. Just a moment between two people, unaware that they were being watched. Yoona and Junho sat together, lost in quiet conversation, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of candlelight. At first, it seemed like nothing out of the ordinary. But then came the moment that made the world stop. Junho reached for Yoona's hand. It wasn't a grand gesture, not the kind designed to make headlines. It was subtle, instinctive, as if he had done it 100 times before. And Yoona, without hesitation, intertwined her fingers with his, a soft smile playing on her lips. It was effortless, natural, the kind of moment that spoke louder than any public statement ever could. Within hours, the video spread like wildfire. Junho and Yoona, were they just friends? Or had they been something more all along? The reactions were immediate, explosive. Social media became flooded with comments, theories, and endless speculation. Some claimed it was undeniable proof of their long-rumored romance, while others argued it was nothing more than a simple moment between close friends. But what made the video even more intriguing was the setting. This wasn't a press event, nor was it a staged interaction on a drama set. This was real, personal, intimate, and for many, that was all the confirmation they needed. As the clip continued to dominate headlines, there was one thing noticeably missing: any response from Junho or Yoona themselves. No denials, no clarifications, no statements from their agencies. For some, the silence only fueled the fire. If there was nothing to hide, why not address it? Why not put the rumors to rest? But those who had followed their journey closely knew one thing: Junho and Yoona had always been private. If there was something to say, they would do it in their own time, in their own way. Until then, the world could only watch and wait. As discussions about the viral video raged on, insiders began sharing stories. Details of moments that had gone unnoticed, instances that suddenly made sense in light of the new revelation. A stylist recalled how Junho would always check on Yoona between takes, making sure she was comfortable. A crew member mentioned how they would stay behind after filming, lost in conversation long after everyone else had left. Then came another revelation. A photographer, who had worked with them on a magazine shoot, shared an outtake that had never been published. In the image, Yoona laughed at something Junho had whispered in her ear, her head tilted slightly toward him, while he looked at her with an expression that was impossible to misinterpret. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't for the cameras. It was just them. And now, it was all starting to make sense. As more footage and images resurfaced, a pattern began to emerge. Moments that had once seemed insignificant were now pieces of a puzzle, revealing a love story that had been hiding in plain sight. There was the way Junho instinctively reached for Yoona's hand during an interview, only to pull back at the last second, as if realizing where they were. The way Yoona had once absent-mindedly fixed Junho's collar before a red carpet event, not even noticing the way he looked at her afterward. The lingering glances, the soft laughter, the unspoken understanding between them. It had always been there. But now the world was finally paying attention. With the rumors at an all-time high, all eyes were on Yoona and Junho. Their next public appearance would either confirm or contradict everything that had been said. And then the moment arrived. They were spotted together at an industry event, walking side by side. There was no grand announcement, no dramatic reveal. Just the two of them, moving through the crowd like they always had. But this time, something was different. This time, Junho didn't let go of Yoona's hand. And she didn't pull away. It was subtle, almost imperceptible. But for those who had been watching, it was the moment they had been waiting for. The confirmation that no words were needed. With that single gesture, the narrative changed. No longer was this just a viral clip or an internet rumor. It was real. And now there was no going back. Some celebrated, thrilled to finally see the truth unfold. Others were in disbelief, struggling to accept what had been right in front of them all along. But for Junho and Yoona, none of it mattered. Because for them, this wasn't a revelation. It wasn't a breaking story. It was simply their reality.